Hello, fellow viewers. I'm still in a spirit of doing videos. Let's continue this series. This time we're doing top 10 albums of 2003. And I can guarantee you it will definitely be 10 albums. Despite the last video not having 10 in the lists. Anyway, and just to mention once again, so if you are new to my channel or something, this is completely just my opinion about this. If any of the albums that you thought would be here didn't appear in this list, well, you can either do your own list, or you can suggest that album to me in a friendly manner, instead of just yelling at me about what the fuck didn't you have this insert album in your list. Anyway, let's start. On the 10th place we got Lamb of God As the Palaces Burn. Well, this wasn't really the first album I listened to of them, even if it chronologically is before the one I actually did start with. The one I'm referring to is Ashes of the Wake. But As the Palaces Burn is still quite good album, though not as good as the one I mentioned, as Ashes of the Wake. But that's just personal preferences. So anyway, it's still a really good album, and I don't really think that I really have to explain how Lamb of God sounds like, because, well, they're pretty popular, or well known at least. So let's go on to the next one. 9th place we have Bleeding Through. This is Love, This is Murders. Wait a second, I see I have failed quite a bit here. I didn't see my own editing here. So Lamb of God As the Palaces Burn is an honorable mention. Sorry for that, fellas. And on 10th place we actually have Bleeding Through. This is Love, This is Murders. You may be a bit confused now, but believe me, you will understand later on, and I will tell you when that album comes. A late editing, so to say, that I missed now. Anyway, so Lamb of God As the Palaces Burn is an honorable mention, so to say, or on 11th place if you want to. And on the 10th place we got Bleeding Through. This is Love, This is Murders. And Bleeding Through is a really interesting band that combines both melodic death metal and metalcore, and a bit of deathcore as well, if I remember right. And they're quite melodic indeed, and yeah, I really like them. Well, they also like I don't know about you, but for me, sometimes when you listen to some bands at the same time, you feel a connection between them, even if they don't really are that near in sound. But for me, I listen to Bleeding Through and Bleed From Within almost at the same time, so I connect them to pretty well. I feel a pretty big connection between those two, even if they maybe well, they may sound a bit similar, but not really that much. But still, they're those two are do got that kind of connection for me. So anyway, Being Through, This Is Love, This Is Murderous. Sadly though, I don't got that album in my collection. Still, it's a really great release from them. And on eighth place we got ninth place. Sorry, on ninth place we have Bring the Horizon, Count Your Blessings. And yes, folks, this is my favorite from them, and after this one they just went downhill in my opinion, but for others they became better. But for me, I enjoy their deathcore era quite a lot more than their later releases after it. Suicide Season, pretty good, and after that one we have There's a Hell, Believe Me, I've seen it. There's a Heaven, Let's Keep It a Secret. Oh, it's half decent at best, but not. I regret buying it. But anyway, and their latest release from this year, I guess, Sepiterno or whatever it's called. No, not at all. But anyway, this is if you like deathcore, you should, and haven't heard this one, you should definitely check it out, even if it's not the best of deathcore. I can still suggest this one for you. Well, I do enjoy it, at least. So yeah, on eighth place we got Nox Arcana, Dark Lore Manor. The first release of Nox Arcana, and it's a really good debut album indeed, and well, all from the start, and through the whole of their collection, there's not a single one album that is bad or just even decent. All of the albums are good, at least good, if not great. So they're not metal, not at all. They're more of a dark ambient, sometimes a Halloween kind of band, Halloween kind of sound over them, or yeah, or that's a kind of epic sound that I played one of their albums. I don't remember which one, but anyway, I played that album, and it was some kind of, everything that said was you got some kind of epic feeling over it. So yeah, I can definitely recommend you Nox Arcana, even if it's not metal at all. Definitely something that you can check out. So yeah, On 7th place, then we got Masterplan, their debut album, self-titled debut album, which is sadly the only album that I have listened to them, but it's a really great album, and I wish I have listened to more of them. If I remember right, they have released an album this year even, but I haven't listened to that one either. But anyway, their first album was actually one of the first power metal and metal even albums and bands that I start to check out and listen to, especially the songs Spirit Never Die and no, I don't remember the other song, but anyway, a really good power metal band, and if you haven't checked them out, and if you are into power metal, go and fucking damn do it now. A really amazing release, and yeah, and I should definitely go check out more of them indeed. So yeah, maybe I managed to listen to this year's album of them, their latest release, and maybe it will be included to this year's top albums. Anyway, that's Masterplan for you. And on 6th place we got Dimmu Borgir, Death Cult Armageddon. On this album we got my favorite track or song by them. If I remember that song right now, Genius of the Great Apocalypse, I think it's called. Well, maybe it's one of the popular songs or one of the more well-known songs, but still I do really enjoy it, and this album as well. Well, Dimmu Borgir is pretty much the first symphonic black metal band that you listen to, so yeah. But sadly though I haven't listened too much of them, which I really should do, because I do got a few files on them on my computer, and yeah. But still, this release is really great, and don't care of people that say that they mainstream themselves or whatever. If you do enjoy them yourself, do listen to them. Don't care or whatever of the elitists or those closed-minded butthurt people that scream that Dimmu Borgir is sold out or anything like that. I do enjoy them, at least this release. I haven't really listened to much of their other releases, but anyway, Death Cult Armageddon by Dimmu Borgir. On 5th place we got, and this is the one that I edited in, and a pretty new band that I started to really enjoy, and this is Septic Flesh, Sumerian demons, however it is pronounced. Anyway, they are really amazing symphonic death metal band, and for me I think they're even better than Flesh God Apocalypse, and that band themselves are really damn fucking amazing, so that tells a lot about Septic Flesh indeed. Really a fucking amazing band indeed, and this is a hell of a release from them. If you want symphonic advance in your death metal, check them fucking out. Next on my list we have Skyfire, Mind Revolution. I pretty recently revisited them and checked them out once again because it was really long time ago. Well, I started to check them out maybe 1.5–2 years ago, and I thought they were pretty decent back then, but I didn't really concentrate at my fullest to listen to them. But some month ago, when I checked them out once again, what the fuck, man! It seems that I definitely haven't really listened to them at all. It was really fucking beautiful. This album in particular is I almost feel like regretting that they're only on the 4th place on this list. Maybe I should have put them higher, but anyway, it's such a fantastic album indeed, and maybe I will get it any day by now. Buy it any day by now, because it's so damn fantastic. It's like, wow. It contains black metal in it, or at least black metal vocals, which I really have started to like this last half year. Indeed, it's so amazing and beautiful indeed. If you haven't heard them, go check them out. They are fantastic. Next one on the list, on the 3rd place, we got Behemoth, Suskia Cultus. Behemoth was one of the first death metal bands that I listened to, or whatever you want to call it. I more or less started to listen to them in the black and death metal part of their releases, whatever you want to call it. And Suskia Cultus is indeed a terrific album by these death metal kings indeed, and well, some may say that they are sellouts or whatever. Why should people have so much problem with the sellouts? They are not at all fucking sellouts. I don't really get the people sometimes. If you say that Behemoth is a sellout, no, I don't get it. They're not not at all, for fuck's sake, as popular as, for example, Slipknot or yeah, not at all. Not as is Behemoth played on the radio? No, for fuck's sake. But anyway, just ignore those factors. Anyway, Suskia Cultus is amazing album, and if I remember right, one of my favorite songs from them, As Above So Below, is from this release. Fucking amazing song. And if you haven't listened to Behemoth yet, what the fuck have you done with your life up until now? Link in the description for those of you who haven't listened to them, who have been under a rock for a few decades. On the 2nd place, we got one of my all-time favorite bands, maybe not my top 10 favorite bands, but still a band that I do like to listen to from time to time, that I really enjoy the songs, not only for nostalgia but also for the great songs. We got AFI, Sing the Sorrow. I don't regret it for putting it this high on the list, since it's a fucking fantastic album. Indeed a fucking fantastic album. You maybe don't enjoy or like that I have put so much non-metal on this list or whatever, but it's my list for fucking damn sake, and I choose to put this release on here. And I especially like the version which contains bonus songs, such as the 15 minutes long, I don't remember what the name of the song is, but it's combining, yeah, oh fuck, my memory goes blank. Anyway, such an amazing album indeed, of a band that I still listen to these days. And in first place we got a band that was my sorry for stumbling, that was my favorite band for a while, not anymore, but still a good band, indeed, really good band. Actually my favorite release of them. We got Death Stars, Synthetic Generation. A lot of people seem to like their second release more, Termination Bliss, but for me I like this one the most. Sadly, just this one in particular don't contain those bonus tracks, Our God the Drugs, and I don't remember the other one. But anyway, I really do enjoy a lot their dark, really dark and what's it called, and the deep kind of clean vocals, which I think is pretty common in industrial metal. And Death Stars is a combination between industrial metal and gothic metal, and they're as well from Sweden, and was actually my first metal band that was my favorite band. Sorry. And some of my favorite songs from this one is Synthetic Generation, Syndrome, and Little Angel. And I have to say that Death Stars is actually one of the bands that I have created some kind of like music video up in my head that I really wish, really want to create myself one day for others to see it. Well, I don't know about you, but for me sometimes if I get in that kind of mood, then when I listen to the song, I start to create some kind of homemade music video in my head that in my opinion fits the song. And for me, on this release, it's the songs Syndrome and Little Angel that I've created those kind of homemade music videos. That may be weird, whatever, but still, great album indeed, and I would suggest this album if you want to start checking them out, and yeah, and that was number 1 for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, I don't think that I have to mention so much more, except for one thing, at least. Once again, just to remind you, this is just a personal list, just my perspective of the best band, the best releases, I mean, of 2003. And if you disagree with me on any of the albums, or that any of the albums that you wish to be on the list didn't appear on it, well, you can either do your own list down in your comment section, or doing a video response, or yeah, just a video and link it to me, or you can suggest me those albums that you really wish me to include, so maybe I will listen to them if I haven't already. But if I already have done it, well, I had my reasons for not including it to the list. Either I didn't like it at all, or I didn't like it as much as to include to the list, but maybe still enjoy it. So yeah, this is the top 10 albums, or top 11 it went to be, of 2003. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe got you to check out some new bands. Maybe not. Anyway, hope you have a great evening, whatever, and stay metal.